excited. Thank you for joining me and welcome to Squeaky After Dark.
It's been a while.
Today we'll be talking about a bucket list and having a 5-year plan and all that good stuff wrapped in one. So let's go, America. Let's go, America. Let's go, America. Yay! Okay, I'm done. Welcome to Squeaky After Dark. Hello. Hi. How you doing? I know you're wondering, like, what happened to her blonde hair? I decided to try something a little different. What did I do? I pulled it up to the sink with my wig missing. I took the blonde hair out, and I'm using my real hair today, so it's kind of different. I don't know if I can get used to it, but it's a new thing for me. So anyways, I got a couple of prompts today. What are you using, Squeaky? Well, Coco, no. Well, this is what I have today. For all of you who don't know what it is, it could be called a collage. It could be called a dream board, or you can even make it into a bucket list. And what happens with this list is you just kind of grab a magazine and you put everything on it that your heart desperately desires, or all the things that you kind of want to do in life. So I decided to bring it on because today I wanted to talk about what's your business plan, or what's your future plans, or what do you see yourself doing 5 years from now? And that's a question that we usually want to ask a woman that we're just starting to date, or a man that we're just starting to date, or someone we've been dating and we want to know, hey, where do you see yourself in 5 years? So when I sat down and started asking myself these questions, I said, you know what? All these people are talking about how these dream boards work and how these collages work. And as you kind of put all the stuff together, you kind of check it off if you've done it, and you kind of like check it off if it's next in line that you want to do. So here's my board, and look what I have on there. Don't tell nobody. I want to fall in love. Maybe get a husband one day. So I'm sharing it with the world, so that'll tell you if this works. Because if I fall in love and get a husband, you're going to be like, hey, that dream board stuff actually really works. It works for Squeaky. So that's that. So anyways, guys, the topic I want to talk about today is having a plan. We talk about all these things that we want to do in life and our desires, and we talk about, you know, where we see ourselves. But God says man plans the way and he orders the steps. So it's good to have a plan. And the reason why I'm saying a plan today is because I allowed my son to say, I said, this is your birthday, you go with it. You do all the preparations and you do it. And he said, Mom, I'm just going to go off the hip and I'm not going to do no plan. And you know what ended up happening? The whole day, from the beginning to the end, was a disaster. I'm not saying if you don't make a plan that your life will turn out to be a disaster, but those who have a plan A should have a plan B and a plan C to be backing up your plan B. I'm telling you, because in life, if you don't have a plan, then you're setting yourself up for failure. So the first thing on the list would be, and I'm coming from the book of Think and Grow Rich, goals must be conceivable, capable of being put into words. Goals must be believable. Goals must be achievable. Goals must be desirable. And goals must be just out of reach, but within grasp. So if you aim high at the things you want to do and the things you want to achieve, you can achieve them. But you first got to have a plan. And I know this one person in particular, she's like, oh yeah, I'm going to go back to school and I'm going to do this, and then I'm going to, after I graduate, I'm going to go find me a career with a good company. Okay, how do you set yourself up for that? You have to grab a piece of paper and say, this is where I'm at. I'm at point A. How do I get to Z? From A to Z. You start with your list. The first thing I want to do is maybe save up and buy a car. The second thing I want to do is go ahead and apply for classes. The third thing I want to do after I apply for classes, get a part-time job that I can work around those classes. See, if you have a plan in place, you can kind of see where you're at, see where you're going, and start moving in that direction. So I'm going to give you a hypothetical, what I want to do. Okay? So this was my plan. I said I wanted to go to college, finish college. I was going to get with a good company, and from that I wanted to, start my own business. So how did I go about doing that? The first thing I did was apply for student loans. After I got my student loans, I put down the next thing I had to do was find a college. After I found a college, I applied, got in, graduated, started looking for a job, got the job, and so I'm right on plan. So if you just say, okay, this is what I want to do, how are you going to get there? Tell me, how are you going to get there? So you tell God, this is what I want. Will God bring the pass? Absolutely. God will give you all the desires of your heart. But you got to line it up. Slowly line up what it is that you want to do and write down that plan. And if you don't want to write down a plan, write a bucket list. Some people make a bucket list and it just involves things they want. I want to go skydiving. I want to learn how to swim. I want to get married. And you just kind of move along with that bucket list. Or some people do one of these boards. Like, start eating healthy, helping people, go to Disney World again. I never got black rocks put on my back. I want to try that too. So anyways, you just kind of plan out what it is that you want to do and you figure out how to get those things done. So what's your 5-year plan? Let's get it.